Well, I'm known as the grumpy blogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Well, hello and welcome to the Grumpy Vlogger Show. I've got I got stories to tell you. I got BS to give, and anyways, let's just go ahead and normally I start out with my little buddy over here. So instead, I got another little buddy that I'm going to bring in, none other than Mr. Art Carlson.
Yeah. Woohoo.
I literally
Back at
just
my
sat
apartment.
down. You're back at your apartment. Yeah, that's a sweet apartment, you know.
Yeah. Hate it
Oh,
when
dead burn, that's
VMix
hot.
doesn't work after you swap hard drives.
That, you know, that happens. That
Yep.
happens. So, guys, I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi to everybody in the chat, but I am literally just sitting down. Let me say hi to everybody in the chat, and then we'll start on the stories of the day, at least stories of my life. Okay, we got drone shots. Big water UAV. Hello. Glenn, Thunderbird 6. Of course, Jody's at drone shots. We got Artco. We got my mate, Grant Smith. Drones 863. Hey there.
That would be Justin.
Okay, all right. Billy Tompkins. Hello, hello. Let's see who else we got there. Jay Bird. It's been a while since Jay Bird's been around. So, and Drone Rob, and I hope Bob Casey is in the chat or comes in, because I'm going to let me send him a quick message and let him know. Okay, because I need to.
Hey Rob, good to see you. And big water UAV, that would be Troy.
Troy, okay.
Yep.
All right. I had to send a quick message to let him know I was going. Okay. As you guys know, we got those that have watched these other shows like Mel's and your show. I got a new minivan this week, or last week. I got a week ago today, and finally had to put gas in it. It came with a free full tank of gas, and I got down just under a half. Lone Star UAV. I wonder who that could be.
Yeah. The Gentle Giant.
Exactly. Kai is the nicest guy. Yes,
he is.
Is Chris Waters here? Because Chris got his feelings hurt last week because I sided with Kai too much. As soon as Chris comes in, I'll start siding with Chris. But until then, it's just, Kai, you're the man. So anyways, we get this minivan. Speak of the devil. Hi, Chris. Glad to see you. I know Kai's here, but you know, you're number one. You're number one. Well, that would be nice if they showed that, Jay Bird. But anyways, so a couple little things they have to fix. One of them is the headrest on my side. I called him today and they ordered it, and so they've got that'll be coming in. They fixed my door popping open. They fixed it last week, and so anyways. Hello, Bob Casey, and tonight I'm presenting a drone video by none other than Mr. Bob Casey, if everything goes
awesome.
Right. That reminds me. Let me make sure that I check that little button right there, and because if you don't hit that little A button,
that's right,
the music don't play. So I downloaded that, got it in vMix, got it loaded up, and I don't know, it'll either play or it won't. I don't know. We'll find out. It should play. And I will put a link in the big friendly bullet. Yeah, Kai is really a nice guy. He does a lot for the community, and he and Chris have they make a good they make a good comedy team. But anyways,
like Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But so anyways, Judy has been feeling, a little better this last week or so, and I can get her out a little easier in the van than I could in the truck. So today she wakes up. Actually, she woke me up like at 8:30 this morning. Says, "I want to go somewhere." Well, wait a minute. You were still keeping me awake at 6 o'clock this morning. Why the hell are you still awake? You need to go back to sleep. So it's like, oh my God. I said, let me sleep a little longer. And it's at 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's like, she's ready to go. And I'm like, man, I ain't even had a cup of coffee. Let me get a cup of coffee. Next thing I know, it was 12:30. I fell back asleep. But anyway, so I came in here, did a couple things, went in there and said, all right, you want to go? Let's go. So I won't, Chris, I won't tell him that at all. But anyways, so we go over to a favorite store of hers, and of course, we don't have the lift in for her electric wheelchair, so I have to do the manual, which meant I had to push, and I had to pull the buggy too. So it's like, well, everything was fine. We were going along fine. So I load her up, load the wheelchair up, leave the buggy sitting where it's, you know how I am about shopping carts. Put the damn shopping carts up.
Yeah.
Right? That's been one of my biggest gripes. I forgot to put the shopping cart up. God got me for it, because when I went to back out, I heard, bing, oh my God. I'm looking at all my mirrors, and I'm looking at the backup camera. I don't see any vehicle. And then I look over and, well, I hit the damn shopping cart. I just bumped it, but it sounded like hell when I hit it. And about that time, Judy says, oh my God, I just lost my wedding ring. It's down there. So we spent the next 45 minutes looking for her wedding ring. And of course, by then it was dark and we needed to head home. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up bright and early and look for it again and pray to God she did lose it in the van, because it's one I bought her for our 20th anniversary, which was 20 years ago. Price of gold was a little cheaper 20 years ago.
Yep, that's
Cost of diamonds were a little cheaper 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And at that time, it was insured for $12,000. I can't replace it for that now. Yeah, so she's kind of heartbroken about that. And I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like, oh my God. And so I was literally running in here, sitting down, logging in, sending out invitations. You notice your invitation came late,
Yeah.
And about the same time, I was taking a breather, and I was taking a breather for a minute after I unloaded the van and got her in and everything. Greg calls, and of course, Greg is working on some other stuff. He's working full time now, and well, he's working for. Yeah, I know. He's not mooching off his wife now, which I think is good. But he is. He's actually working for No Limit Drones now. He's doing all their coding work, a lot of their coding work. So that's cool. But anyways, Bob had sent me a link to and I have watched it, Bob. I've got it downloaded. It's beautiful. So I will be playing it here in a little bit.
Hey, Dre, good to see you. Recovery one drone.
Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't think about inviting him. Do you want to send him a link? Do you have his link?
I believe I do.
Because we're running a little short tonight on people, but I said I wasn't going to talk about it, and I am going to mention that no, we will not be talking about the new drone that is out. Hello, Blind Neil.
What drone would that be?
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it right now. You know how I am. I'm old. So we got Chris on our, Bob Casey, and Blind Neil. Welcome to the show. Just messing with me? Well, you're always welcome. If I forget to do that, so
there you go.
And
Dre, I sent you a link.
So if you feel like coming in, fine. If you don't, Dre, don't feel obligated. Yeah, I think it's. Glenn put it up. Isn't it like the Phantom 5 or something? It's some new fantastical drone that's been real popular here lately. Anyways, I'm not a drone channel. I'm a vlogging channel. So, but
you mean the one that you guys were bitching about last night? People crashing it.
I wasn't bitching about that.
I know you weren't, but
I know somebody else was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens, and that was kind of. I was
having a flashback to drone worship. I thought it was.
Hold on, just a second.
All right, while we're here, Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Glenn, Thunderbird 6. Drake, I sent you a link. Justin, and also we've got who else? Blind Neil, good to see you.
That shows you how the Judy's feeling better. She walked and she's I'm just checking on you. I said, I'm good. You know, she's that's funny. Yeah, that's funny. I gotta put that one up there. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
I think they need some of that at the Vatican.
Well, I think they need to keep it for. Well, I tell you what, when Judy starts feeling good, it's all I can do to keep up with her. And right now, she's driving like. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so when we get through at the store, before I hit the car, there's this gal. She walks up and says, "Can I borrow a light from you?" And she was a little.
Inebriated stone?
Skanky looking. Let's just start with skanky. She's,
okay.
So that was all right. So I reached in, I got one of Judy's lighters, and I lit her cigarette for her, and thank you. And she's over, and she's in like a Dodge or something, right across, kind of next place over and right across from us. And she's standing outside of this vehicle because whoever owned it had gone inside. So she's standing outside, and she gets in from
it.
Then
the 20s and
well, all of a sudden she starts doing a dance, and she's just bebopping and dancing. I'm going, oh my God! I tried to get video of it. I had my camera. I don't have my new camera mount for the van came in today, but I didn't have my camera mounted where I could just reach up and turn it on. But she is tweaking and tripping, and I'm going, oh my God! Judy said, "Did you get this? Did you get this?" Okay, Drones 863, I appreciate it. Let's see. He said, "Great night, everyone. And if anyone's interested in watching my part 3 of to F Biden, stop by my page." Okay, we'll do. Yeah, you know.
What else Biden did?
What else did he do?
He kept introducing himself as Jill's husband.
Really?
Okay. You're a leader of the free world, and you're doing that. I mean, it was cute when he was doing it here in the U.S., but it's like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you know where he got that idea from. Well, somebody probably told him, but you know where it originally came from. John Kennedy. Kennedy
that's
says,
right. He was saying that about.
I'm Jackie's husband. Yeah, because
she was more popular than he was.
Yeah, she really was. Yeah. Jackie Kennedy Onassis was a very popular, probably one of the most popular first ladies at the end of the 20th century. And
Mr. JRC's, good to see you.
Mr. JRC's. Trevor, welcome, mate. Glad to see you in. But yeah, I mean, that's where that comes from, and it's probably
that's right.
It's probably where he copied it from or got the idea.
Okay. Well, he's known for plagiarizing.
You shouldn't have done that. Just I was taking a sip. And guys, we're not doing politics. That's mainly for art show on Sundays, but we are. We will play around with it or dance around it, but yeah, I mean, yes. Getting back to what we're talking about.
All right, let's talk about crashing drones.
Yes, crashing drones. Apparently, there's been a problem with it. I don't know.
Hello, Gary. Hey, Gary. And Jackrabbit
FTV. All right. Yeah. Apparently, some of the guys have had problems with them. I mean, it happens. I'm not going to judge. It could be me next.
When you got a new drone coming out, you're going to expect there's going to be some quirks that are going to
Yeah.
cause accidents.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and it happens. I mean,
you know,
go back and look at the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic 2 Pro. Go back and look at the Mavic 1. The
yep,
Mavic Pro or whichever one.
yeah,
Uh, you're going to see those crashes, and it's just
hmm
it is what it is, and it's just part of it. You know,
Hey,
no,
Ken,
no.
place it here.
Place it here. Hello, Ken. So, hey, I want to do this. Let me see if I can bring
Okay.
this. Let me put myself up on full screen real quick and see if this is going to work. Here we go. Yes, this is from Mr. Bob Casey.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling this heavy load got under your skin. All in, you got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the layers of your doubts, there's a heart born out of rhythm and despair. Hell underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors around. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for a collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors around. Look at the colors around. Look at the colors around. Look at the colors around.
Okay, man, that was
That was great.
That was awesome. He sent me that while I was going through the store. I looked at it and I thought, man, I got to get home in time to get it down. And he sent it to me messenger or in a cell phone text message. So I had to get to it and bring it in. It didn't take me, but now, Bob, you're in, I think, Kentucky.
Kentucky, that's correct.
Kentucky, yeah. I'm pretty. I thought that's where it was. Thank you, Art, for reminding me for sure. But yeah, those are beautiful fall colors. They really are. So and I agree with what these guys are saying. We got a great community of people, and
Yes, we do.
anytime anybody wants to, hello, Joe Blaylock. Welcome to the show.
Blaylock, good to see you.
Western Kentucky. That's what I was thinking. You were over there on that right near the border there of Kentucky and what, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Is
Down
that
by
the western side?
Paducah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep. Performed
yeah,
there
we got
too.
Huh?
I performed in Paducah.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
In Memphis. Went to Graceland Mansion. Oh, thank you. That was Artie Carlson as Keebler Elvis.
Yeah. So you're gonna start. Hey, did you get your issue? Did you get your issue solved with the apartment people?
I got him. Yeah, I got him the necessary paperwork.
Paperwork. Yeah.
It's
So,
unbelievable. They're using gross income. I'm like, really?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
But
So hopefully they'll they'll
yeah,
get
with
it
luck,
straightened out.
they'll get straightened out. Yeah.
I emailed the right person, so
Oh,
they got
yeah,
back with me
yeah.
today and talked to them a couple times, and they said, "Well, yeah, you send us these papers, and I'll take a look at them in the morning."
Everybody in this community, a lot of us are into different. We're not, most of us are into drones, or well, in my case, I'm into whatever. But I do have a couple drones and play around with them. But we're into RC stuff. I saw something today, and I came close to buying it, just to harass my dogs. It was
dog. Weren't you
I got
just
two
down?
dogs.
Oh,
No,
you do?
Yeah, we lost when Judy went in the hospital the last time. We had 3 Pomeranians and then Ranger.
Oh, I thought, okay.
We lost the oldest Pomeranian,
Right.
and then we lost the youngest Pomeranian, but the one in the middle. I mean,
Oh.
there's only 10 days difference between them. They're from the same breeder, and we got him because he was kind of sickly. But ask me about dog beds here in a minute. But anyways, what I saw was about this big. I mean, the box was about that big, but the item was only about that big. It was a remote control tarantula, an RC tarantula.
Oh, cool.
It was like $10. I almost bought it. Judy says, "Yeah, you know what'll happen? Pepper, our little black Pomeranian,
Right.
he would end up grabbing that thing, taking it outside and playing with it.
Yep.
That would be it. Too. He's
Shake
a little
the crap out of it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Ooh,
So
that lasted 10 seconds, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, well, there you
exactly. And Judy actually says, he'll steal it. And I said, yeah, he probably would. She says, if he goes on the floor, he's going to, yeah. So I'm like,
You
we
need to
didn't get
get
it.
a car or a truck. RC truck or car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might. That way, of course, he'd stand there and bark at it. But yeah, I think
Oh, there's Okie Tom. Now it's
Okie Tom.
Production. Or is
Okie
that
Productions.
different?
No, that's Matt.
That's Matt. Oh, okay.
That's Matt. Yeah.
Okay, I got him confused with Okie Tom.
Yes, that's our token millennial. He's
millennial. Yep.
Yeah. The man behind the mask, which I've yet to see his. I got a glimpse of his face. One little shot. and that's about it. And it was only by accident that I got it, you know.
Right, right.
But I have not actually. Yeah, it's. See, we've got Okie Tom isn't here, but we got Eat More Possum, and we got
Oh,
Matt from
yes.
and Welcome Eat More Possum. So we got, counting myself, that's 3 Okies in this show tonight.
Where's
So
Eat More Armadillos?
I don't know. I don't know. They're probably in Texas because that's where the armadillos are. You know,
Well, I think they have them in Louisiana, too.
they have them in Oklahoma because every time we'd head out on a road trip, first thing we'd see was feet turned up, loaded like a road, dead armadillo on the road. I actually made it. And you guys might have to search for it, but I actually have a song. I think I did it. I have a song called "Dead Armadillo on the Road,"
Oh, okay.
and it's one. They are nasty. Yeah, I don't like armadillos, but I actually did a song. It's almost would remind you of 99 bottles of beer on the wall, but it's dead armadillo on the road. You know, but I actually we were
Hey,
traveling.
Chuck. There's Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, how you doing? We were actually
Kovacian.
traveling to
Right.
down to Lawton, and you know, every time we went that direction, heading south, southeast, or southwest, first thing we'd get on the highway, there'd be a dead armadillo over there right off the side of the road, you know, and so I started making up this song in my head and singing it, and you know, Judy, she was on some medicine that made her sleepy. She doesn't normally sleep when we're riding in the car, but she was dozing off, and so I just took with what we were seeing and what was going on. We had one of the dogs that was whining, and I added all that into the song, you know, and but I had to keep singing it over and over until I could get to the hotel and write it down. As soon as we got unloaded, I walked in, and I was still humming it and singing it. As soon as I got it in there, I grabbed a piece of paper and started writing it down, wrote all the words down, then eventually recorded it. So,
Oh, cool.
but yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So,
Yeah, Matt
and
says they're pretty nasty.
yeah. They
They'll bite you, I guess.
yeah,
Well,
those
go ahead.
armadillos are nasty thing. I mean, for some reason, we went out. I had this cousin that every time we go deer hunting, he'd sit down to watch, you know, wait for the game to come through, and deer would be all around him, and we'd come up, did you see anything? No, I didn't see anything. But we knew he couldn't see anything because we could hear him snoring through the woods because he'd fall asleep. And apparently one of them come running and ran right across his legs, and that woke him up. And so the deer hunting was off, but the armadillo hunting started, and we hunted. We emptied our guns into that thing shooting at it, and it just it really was like armor. It took us forever to kill that damn thing. You know, we didn't unload our guns, but it seemed like it's like
Oh,
you'd
you
shoot
need
at them.
armor-piercing rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're pretty hard. They are pretty hard to kill, you know. And I was using a 30-30, and I think he had like an old, or maybe I was using it. No, I was using 8mm Mauser. That's what it was.
Ooh, that should be
Yeah.
pretty hard, you know, go
Yeah,
right through that armor.
yeah. And my son was using a 30-30, and I think he was using a 243.
Oh.
I actually, believe it or not, I don't advertise as much, but I actually played in a bluegrass band for about 5 years here in Muskogee. So, yeah. But
Cool.
you know, I'm not. And I've got a couple. I've got a couple copyrighted songs that I've written, and
Yes.
but yeah, you're right. I've done that. He says what Matt said there. I've got the old Okie aim. You know, you see something, it takes a whole mag shooting at something. Yeah, I've done that. I've the first deer I killed up in Colorado, I think I was about 12, and last day hunting, and I was like, my brother was one of those, he didn't believe in sitting up there on the rock waiting for him to walk by. He decided it was time for me to get my fat butt out there and do some exercise. So we'd walked up and down these mountains. We was hunting over there by Eagle, up in that area.
Okay, yeah.
And yes, Bob, I do play guitar. As a matter of fact, I've got 8 guitars. I've got a 3-string cigar box guitar. I've got a banjo that I half-ass play at. Mandolin I play at. But yeah, but anyways, so long story short, I ended up going through a box of ammo trying to shoot down this one deer because I was buck fever hit me, because I was actually shooting for the big one. I ended up with the little 2-point, but mule deers still aren't. It still wasn't that.
Yeah, they taste kind of gamey.
Yeah, they can be, especially if they're not seasoned, especially if they're not processed right, or the worst part. Hello, Metro Drones and Hot Rod
Bill.
in Daytona. Yeah.
And Matt Bagwell.
Oh, did he drop in? I didn't.
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. I see where. Yeah, I'm looking. I forget that I can look at the chat on it. It shows up about a half a second before the chat.
That's right.
The YouTube chat is like. How do you know that? I don't see that. And I look down. There it is. Welcome, guys. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, you tend to when you get that. There's Johnny Drone Flyer. Hello, Johnny.
Yeah. Hot Rod in Daytona.
And Ray Kelly. I just saw
Kelly.
Ray Kelly. Welcome, guys. I will replay that video, but let me take a moment here because it's 1/2 and we're going to do our shameless plug. It's proudly sponsored by Poo Powder. Oh my God. The comments just get better and better all the time. I mean, you have a hat and a mask. Well, thank you. I have a hat and a mask. All right. Well, thank you.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cool. So, anyways, I was going to tell you, about the dog bed. Oh, first off, let me introduce Gary Brandt and I. Gary from Brandt Aerials have been working. And the commercial will be coming out soon. I meant to do it today, but obviously had other things to do. I had to take care of Judy today. She wanted to do something. She was feeling good enough, and so by golly, we did it. But DJ and I just came out with a new, the Action 2, is that what they call it?
Yep.
The Action 2. And that's great for guys like, Sean Oz and, World of Oz and all these guys that like to do that action stuff, skateboarding and, or all that's great. But for guys like me and like Gary, our pastime is taking naps. That's the action that we have is a nap. So we are developing, and I'm in close conversations with people right now. We're negotiating with these people in China to make this new camera. It's called the Naption cam.
Oh, I thought it was the in-action cam.
No. It's the Naption cam, because what we'll do is as we're taking naps, we'll have it on there. And the good thing is our age, we could croak in our sleep. So it will automatically upload all videos to our YouTube channel. So if that happens, we know at least our last video will go viral.
There we go. And we gotta say hello to Greg.
And BMAC,
Oz by drone.
Yeah, Oz by drone and BMAX. Let's see, use action cam for when I trip while walking and falling face first into the water. That would be a good one to have. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. Our camera will detect lack of, we're working on these.
I've got this one has a motion detector on it.
Yeah, well, we need one, a lack of motion detector. That's the harder one to make,
Right.
And Maddie, I can't take credit for the idea. It came between. It's actually while we were talking during Greg's show. Gary and I were talking about doing so we're collaborating together to come out with the Naption cam. And as soon as that thing is finished up and we've got the commercials ready for it, you will see about it here first. Awesome. But yeah. So, anyways, here a week or so ago, I went to the store that we went today. As a corner button so that you know how to a corner button so they know how to end the stream. That's right. Corner button. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's one of the features that you won't find on any of the other cameras. Oh, this is getting crazy. But anyway, so a couple weeks ago, I bought a dog bed for the small Pomeranian, and I bought this big one for a Ranger.
Oh, I wonder who's using what.
Yeah. Ranger keeps curling up because the small one has edges on it, so he can lay his head on it and kind of like this, But it's only big enough for a small dog. And he's not small. He's 125 plus pounds, and he's big. So anyways, Judy says, we got to get him a bed like the little dog. I said, well, I got him the biggest one they had. So we go up there today. Sure enough, they've got this great big, huge thing, has the sides around it, just like the little one does. The problem is TJ Maxx, which is, they bring in closeout stuff, and they have very small shopping carts. And this damn thing was like 35 inches long by 28 inches, 29 inches deep. And it's real thick and gel foamed and everything. So I'm trying to fold this thing up and shoving it down in there. Still have room to put others. And their shopping carts, basically, give you an idea. They'd hold 2 boxes of extra large Depends, Anyways, they cough up a lung there. I still got a lung left, but yeah, no, it was your Naption cam has a breathing heart has stopped feature on it. Okay, well that's good. I can see we're going to have a lot of collaborations.
And Bill, Coast
Coast Drones. I heard
and the other Matt's Maddie's Drone World.
Maddie's Drone World, yeah, Matt Bagwell, right. We got a good crowd tonight, but
yeah, we do.
Yeah, but anyways, I was concerned about this thing. I could just see this thing finally, because I had it shoved down in there, and it was packed in there. One corner, it would have taken.
Said.
Yeah, exactly. One corner, and that thing would have exploded and and it pretty much did when I got to I started pulling stuff out, and then extra large pins, really. Yeah, well, whatever. They're not for me. I don't, I was just using that as an example. Maybe I shouldn't have used that as an example because, people like Matt probably doesn't have to worry about those for a long time, But anyways, but yeah, it's
No shit.
yeah, no shit. Yeah, exactly. Show's gone to hell in a handbasket. But that's what my day consisted of, So I had an interesting day watching the tweaker dance out in front of her car. Oh. And then when I take the cart that I ran into with my new van, it was my own cart. I forgot to put it up. All the bitching I do, and I forgot to put it up. So while I'm putting it up, this gal who had came over, and the tweaker that had come over and bummed a light, she came over to bum another one. But then all of a sudden, apparently she had a Jesus go to meeting moment. And all of a sudden she's praying for Judy. Like, oh my God,
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. She got the.
Oh, there's the other Okie. Hey, Tom.
Oh, there's Tom right there. There's Okie Tom. His ears must have been burning art, but yeah, and I appreciate prayer for Judy. We both do, and I'm not, but there's those ones that are sincere, and there's those ones that, it's sort of like jailhouse religion,
Yeah.
or stoner's religion in this case, bless her heart.
Oh, let's heal this poor woman. From
That was pretty much it.
ills.
I didn't have the heart to tell her that I was an ordained minister and that, I was just like, okay, thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I'm the most unorthodox ordained minister most people know. But hey, it is what it is. And, and bless her heart.
She brisk.
Can I do? No, I'm not that. No, I know what you're talking about. No. That's, yeah. First off, that's
if it's a
for
goyle,
a rabbi.
don't call them oil.
Yeah, it's for a rabbi. Okay, that's for a rabbi. No, we don't. I don't do that. I wouldn't do that at hot topics tonight. Yeah, we got some crazy topics. We're just all over
We're all over the place tonight.
We are all over the place. And guys, I appreciate. We've had quite a few viewers. We've been running a pretty good crowd. What do you got there, Art? Let me put you on full screen so I can see what that is. Oh my God. Oh, that's your. That's a magnifying glass. Okay,
Yeah, because I was trying to activate my other phone, and it said, "Go copy the CCID number," and it's on the SIM card. You know how tiny those numbers are?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
Yeah, I know. And I wear bifocals, but they don't. You still got to have a magnifying glass. Yeah. Art, you are on a roll tonight. Oh, that was.
Objects appear larger than they are.
Yeah, exactly. They left the gate open at the asylum. That's how we all got here. Is that it? Oh my God. You're right. Yeah, it's well, hey, it is what it is. This, my show has never been about one particular subject, and I just so Art, what else is going on in the world with you?
Well,
right
I was going to fly this Sunday, but there was a problem with the video. I just couldn't get the video working on. I think what happened was, by the way, this got totally rebuilt, and
Okay.
so when the guy programmed it, I think he set it for an odd um, VTX number. You know, it should
Right,
be 20, 100, and 200
right.
milliseconds, but anyway, I think he said it for 150 or 300, which
Right,
I don't
right,
think my
right.
goggles can handle that. So after this, I'm going to get my USB cable and hook it up to Betaflight and go into the the video on that and change it. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So notice
Yeah,
I
you can do all that in Betaflight.
got a mount for the what's that called? Oh, the Insta 360
Inches.
go to.
Yeah, go to.
Yep.
Oh my God. He had I was sitting there waving in the camera trying to get me because I knew what that was. I may not have one, but I knew what that was. And I was trying to get Mel's attention last night. And finally I was just like, okay, this has got to yeah, pay attention, Mel. So I finally put it in chat and said, hey, Mel, I know what that is. Turn on my volume, or my voice. Because he'd gotten out of the screen and because I came off the screen that he was watching, he didn't have my audio turned on, so he couldn't hear what I was trying to say. I was trying to answer his questions about that because he thought it was a new miniature, actual 360 camera, but it's not.
No,
That's just the
no, it
company.
is.
That's just,
Yeah.
which is,
That's just the name. Insta
just the name.
360 is the
Insta
name of the
360.
company.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And I knew that because I've looked at them. I've watched you. I've heard you talk about them. A lot of other guys have talked about them. It's like that's the camera he really needs to put in the front of that crawler that he's got.
Yeah. Well, besides the FPV camera he needs so that he could drive it around, the other camera
Right,
will give him a really nice clear video,
right.
and that's what I did with the Tiny Hawk Freestyle.
Yeah. Well, and he could, if I'm not mistaken, he could run that. He could stream that Insta 360 to your phone, right?
I don't
Or is
think
it just
so.
an SD card? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
If
it's
you
got a little clamshell that it goes into, and it's got a USB C connector on it, and that's how you download the videos.
Okay, all right, okay, yeah. Well, if you could stream that to your phone, then he could plug the phone into his goggles and watch that way.
Yeah, possible.
You know,
Need a very
but-
long cable.
well, if it puts, yeah, it would be. But
Yeah.
anyways, like I said, I don't know, but
Now, Cadets, they have one called the Peanut, where you can actually plug it into your controller board, and it'll charge it and keep it
Oh,
charged.
okay.
I'm not sure
Okay.
if you could view from it. or
Yeah.
not.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and of course he's running analog, and I have to
Yeah.
look because I don't know whether my whether I can use whether I have to. I don't know if I can watch HD through my Fat Sharks or not. I don't know.
I
'Cause
think you can through your Fat Sharks, unless it's a digital version of Fat Shark.
yeah. That's what I mean.
Ah,
Like if I was wanting to run, say the digital system,
Right.
instead of analog,
hmm
I'm not sure. I
But
have to
then
look
you
up.
have to use the HDMI cable and just plug it in right through your goggles. Then you could,
How do you do that?
well, on your
Off of your
goggles you
controller?
have an HDMI port.
Okay,
on
thank you, Maddie. Analog goggles cannot pick up HD
Yep.
videos. Okay,
Okay.
that's yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's good to know, Matt.
It's large. Thunderbird 6 says we need to be more PC and we shouldn't call it Fat Shark. We should call it Large Shark
Okay. Or yeah.
or Poundage Challenge Shark
Yeah.
or Tonnage Challenge Shark.
Caloric challenge. Shark.
Yes, Bob Casey, this is a vlog channel. Hard to believe, ain't it? We've been talking about drones tonight. Wow.
Drones and cell phones
And cell phones and technology
action
and
cameras.
action
Yep.
cameras.
Yep.
And I need to, next week, if things work out, Maddie, if you're available next week, I'd like to have you come on and you know, you
I like
guys,
Drake's Blue
what's
Pill
that?
Shark.
Blue Pill Shark. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I'd like to have maybe Maddie and some of the guys that we see on the other channels, you know. So if you guys, I'm on Facebook, so you should be able to find me on there. Or if you already have me as a friend on your list, send me a message if you'd like to be on my show in the next week or so on the panel, because, you know, Art and I are running out of crap to talk about. Gets any worse here in another few minutes, I'm breaking out the dummy. Oh, no, 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 no. Hot Rod in Daytona, I hate that. Oh, my God. I heard everybody talking about, okay, I'm going to mention Baby Shark. I heard.
Baby Shark.
Yeah, don't all mute your butt right now. I hate that song. Hey, send Kai a link, would you? Or do I already have him? Go ahead and send Kai the link.
Oh, you want a link for Kai? Okay.
Yeah, just send him the link. He said he'd join us for a little bit.
All right. Cool.
And I mean, we're getting close. And don't forget, top of the hour is a real drone show, Drone Nation. And they actually have some really interesting conversations on there. Yeah, Chris, I that song just drives me nuts. I heard it one time and I could see, and it's like, I didn't know what they were talking about. You know, like, what is this? And finally I went, of course, where'd you find out all your information, Art? Where do you go? Where is your go-to source for real information?
I'm at the best funny tongue twisters. So Susie works in a shoe shine shop where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines.
Oh my God. And
the ruddy widow really wants a ripe watermelon and red roses when winter arrives.
Yeah. You know, you're getting better.
A skunk sat on a stump and thumped. The stump stunk, but the stump thunk. The skunk stunk.
Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, Kai is.
Don't forget the 2-ton truck towing a tall tan trailer twice.
2-ton truck towing a tall tan trailer twice.
Yep.
And let's just bring this fine gentleman in here. Finally, the show is going to improve.
All the way from the Lone Stars.
Yeah. Hey, Kai, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, well, I was going to say I can't complain, but I think that's all I've done tonight is complain.
And just for the record, you were crazy long before the Baby Shark song came along, okay? let's get that right, okay?
Okay. Yeah. I was
Sunrise just loves that song. I wrote it.
So Lloyd, what did you get in the mail today?
Oh my God! Thank you, Art. I've been meaning to. That was going to be my. See, that shows how scattered my brain is today. Okay. A couple weeks ago, and the last few times I've been on a show with Art, I think on last week's show, I actually have been giving him crap because he sent Bill from Coast to Coast Drone some almond toffee for his birthday. But did I get anything? No. Today, I had literally eat my words because in the mail today, I got a box of almond toffee, Instrum's almond toffee, the dark chocolate ones, which are my favorite. Oh my
Yep,
God. Thank
that's
you,
what I
Art.
thought.
Thank you.
And
Yes,
what came
thank you.
with that?
A Christmas card.
Yes,
Was there anything else?
That's
Yes,
it.
a Christmas card. Okay, good. I was making sure. Maybe I need to go look. I didn't throw the package out. It's still. But yeah, I only today.
Kai, you should be
Anyways,
getting yours pretty soon. He was
Yeah,
with me.
I saw on my informed delivery. There's some on the way from Colorado.
yeah. See, I hadn't even looked at my. You have the informed delivery too.
Yeah,
I like that, because you kind of get an idea when you got a package coming or something. If it's coming through,
yeah,
and I
and
hadn't.
they will also completely drive you crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to last Friday when I was supposed to receive 2 packages in the mail,
Right.
and out of the 2 packages, one only was in my mailbox. So I'm like,
Ooh.
okay. So I waited for Saturday morning, see if the mailbag screwed up or something. Nada.
Right.
Go down post office with tracking numbers. Has been delivered, but it's not there. Yeah, give me your name and phone number. Supervisor will call you back. I'm like, oh,
Right.
well, turned out was that Sunday afternoon. Somebody knocking on the door was my neighbor lady. She had it in her mailbox.
Oh God. Yeah. We've had that happen with the people that's the next block down because both of us have the same house number, and when you get a new mail person, we're both 609. And every so often they'll knock on the door and say, "Oh, this showed up. I wondered where that went to." I said, "This showed up here," or they'll come knock on the door. "Did you get a package today?" And yeah, but I didn't pay attention. I hadn't opened it yet. Why? Look at the address on it, and okay, that's yours. So yeah, every so often that happens to us, but it's a block apart. I mean, we're talking. It's like complete different name of street. It's just that they
Same house number. Okay.
same house number. So yeah, it does happen. But I do like. Hello, Chris Hope. I do like the informed delivery for the most part, but
Well, I had a gentleman in Canada I was sending stuff to, and I went to the local UPS store, which, by
right,
the way, the local UPS stores are not UPS. They're franchises.
yeah,
Okay. You ship something from the UPS store, UPS will talk to the UPS store, not to you.
right.
Oh,
So
okay.
I sent him, I had 2 packages sent to him. I sent him the first one. I put down his address. It went through. Everything was good.
Right.
I sent him the second package, and I didn't hear back from the guy. I figured, oh, well, they must have arrived all right. No news is good news. Well, till one day I'm getting a call from the UPS store saying that my package was not, they were not able to deliver the package, and it was treated to be an abandoned package. I'm like, you better not abandon that package, because it was like a $1,500 dive computer in there, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so there's like, well, I called a guy in Canada. He gets all the UPS. They work everything out. He calls me back. He's like, oh, they got it worked out. Well, I'll have it tomorrow. I'm like, okay, well, didn't hear from the guy for another day or two. Then I get another call from the UPS store. We got your package back for you. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, we got your package back. You can come pick it up. I called a guy in Canada. I said, hey, the package came back to me. He's like, not really. I'm like, okay, well, it was a matter of his house number was 35. For some reason, I have 36 down on it.
Oh.
First driver knew him by name, so he didn't catch the 35, 36 snafu.
Right.
The driver for the second package apparently was a new driver, and he just decided, well, there's no 36. We'll just abandon this package.
Yeah. Yeah. It's frustrating. Yeah. I don't know how many times they've, well, it's like I ordered a line for a replacement line or no, I ordered some of that stainless steel mesh to put around around my dishwasher. I said I didn't put an extra R in there, Greg, in case you're listening. But anyways, my dishwasher's drain hose, and I put this steel mesh
You
around it.
really
But
shouldn't be talking about your wife like that.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad she's not watching right now. She'll give me hell. But anyways, they delivered the package. Now, mind you, this was a 10-foot roll of stainless steel mesh, which flattens out to real thin, but it opens up to like an inch and a half round. So, it's got some weight to it. I go out there, I see that it says it's delivered. I go out the front door, open up, pick it up, and like, stainless steel shouldn't be this lightweight. I'm sorry, it just shouldn't be. Maybe it's aluminum instead, and maybe I misread it. And I thought, and then I looked, and right on the side of the package, you could see the slit where it had been opened on the side of the package, and so somebody got a free, 10-foot strand of, it's like you put around your car, like you're doing show cars or auto, for car shows and stuff. It's that high polished stainless steel type stuff, but it works great for drain hoses if you got critters that like to chew through your hoses. And that was critter prevention. But yeah, so I contact Amazon and say, hey, got the package, but there wasn't nothing in it. And so they fast tracked me another one, and I got it the next day. They overnighted it to me. And but somebody actually it was Amazon that delivered. It wasn't UPS. Now that I think of it, it was Amazon.
Yep.
And they've lost more packages since they started delivering their own crap.
Yeah.
I
had a similar situation. The guy that won a drone on my channel a couple weeks ago. I ordered a Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Well, this guy got a Nano Hawk instead. And I told him, I talked to him and I said, yeah, I got it worked out with Amazon. He goes, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm happy with this drone. I go, okay. So, and it came from China. So
right.
I gave him the pictures of the drone and the packages.
Okay, Chris.
Package. Right. Anyway, they said, no, you got the right one. So I went to Amazon. They gave me a refund.
Oh, they did? Okay. Yep. Good.
So I went and ordered another Tiny Hawk Freestyle from a different vendor. So
right.
It should be here fairly quickly, and that is going to be my next giveaway for Christmas.
Your next giveaway? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And I will be doing some giveaways at Christmas time too, as I usually do. But I will state now, because we're 6-7 weeks to Christmas time, but I will state right now that all giveaways I do on my channel for Christmas don't get shipped out until after New Year's. So I got to get through the holidays first, but then they get shipped out.
Well, I'm going to do a little giveaway too. I'm going to give away this puppy right here.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I've got one of those.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Marcus Crawford gave me one after I crashed one on my neighbor's roof a couple years ago.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Where I flew my Phantom Advanced and crashed that one, and then the guy said, oh, I threw away that drone.
Oh my God, yeah. So yeah, those look like they'd be interesting to fly.
Yeah.
They're fun.
So you
Yeah, go ahead, Kai.
Oh, they're fun to fly. And Sunrise has to run again. I mean,
yes, yeah.
He's good at that. I
know.
got video proof.
you guys make an awesome pair when it comes to satirical, comedic videos. I mean,
Yeah,
I enjoy.
we're gonna bring back the Laurel and Hardy show.
Are you? Oh, you heard
We're
that
gonna bring
reference
back
from
the
Art,
Laurel
did you?
and Hardy.
I was thinking more Abbott and Costello because you could be Bud because you're taller and he's a little shorter, so he could be. But he's a little too skinny to be Costello, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a little.
he fits more the Laurel description.
Yeah, he really does.
Laurel and Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not quite as rotund as Oliver was.
Yeah.
Or, I mean,
No,
Oliver Hardy.
I'm
Oliver Hardy.
only a sporty 350, so
I figured you was well. That's but you carry it well.
And then there's Curtis
Curtis,
Dart.
Curtis, welcome. Yeah, Thunderbird 6 says he's doing a giveaway. Anyone want a wife? I got one, thank you. Out of warranty, only used on Sundays. Man, we got kind of a nutty crowd here tonight, don't we?
Yep.
It's
Must be something in the water.
it's got to be, man. Is there a full moon or anything? Or yeah, I hadn't even looked.
I mean, who would want a wife?
Well, I mean, I take it you don't have one.
No, I got rid of mine about 10
Neither
years
do
ago.
I, but I've got a
Yeah.
girlfriend in the Philippines. So. Hopefully, I'll get to see her in sometime in 22.
Well, I can't say anything because now Judy and I, this is my third marriage, and this is her third marriage.
Yeah.
But
And
we just
you're
celebrated.
supposed to learn from your mistakes.
I did. I've been with this one for 40 years, so obviously I learned something.
Yep.
I got one who would put up with
Train
me.
well.
Yeah, really.
What's the secret
I mean-
to a successful marriage? In an argument, always have the last word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
dear.
Yes, dear. Exactly. I told my boys that. I told them, I said, listen, there's two pieces of advice I'll give you about marriage. And I said, one is always answer with yes, dear.
Yeah.
And the second one, that even if you are right and you prove you're right, you've still lost the argument because now you've pissed them off by proving them wrong and they aren't going to forget it.
Have you guys
No.
Yeah,
seen
and
the video?
it's gonna be years before that's gonna come up again.
Oh yeah. I have a theory. It's called Adam's curse. Adam. He things were fine. Then he got Eve. Then Eve got seduced by the snake and ate the apple. But okay, Adam was still safe.
I actually found out the true story about all that. Okay. It was
did you?
Adam and Eve. Yeah. And that it goes a whole lot different than what they're trying to tell us.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah, no. Adam was created, first, and then he started getting lonely, so he goes back to the man and says, "Hey, I need me a companion. I want a wife that cooks, bears me children, cleans house, does what I tell her to do." And man said, "Okay, no
Right,
problem,
right.
but it'll cost you." And Adam goes, "How much?" "Well, about an arm and a leg." "Well, what do I get for a rib?"
Wasn't
Now there's a counter story to that.
Oh, okay.
That actually says Eve was the first created, but she
Oh.
was created with 3 boobs. And she's in the garden and she's doing her everyday thing, but that third boob getting in the way.
Right.
So she goes back and says, "Okay, we got 2 of everything else. We got 3 boobs. Some's got to give. That third boob's got to go." And he reaches down,
Right.
takes the chunks off in the brush. Now she got 2 boobs. She's happy, and eventually she too does get lonely.
Right.
And goes back and says, "I need me a man." And he's like, "Okay, but I need something to make him out of now. Where'd that worthless boob go?"
Well, that's what I told my sons. Everything was fine until Eve convinced Adam to eat the apple, and as soon as he ate it, they lost their house. They got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. They had 860 years that man lived, and every day she woke up and reminded him, if you just hadn't ate the apple, we wouldn't have lost paradise.
Yep.
So, and for 860 plus years, she remembered that. And that's what I keep told my boys. That first mistake you make, because that was his first real mistake. That first mistake you make, they will never forget it.
Well,
they will bring it
I thought
up
his
20,
first
30 years.
mistake was Lilith.
Was what?
Lilith.
Lilith.
Didn't
Who's
she?
Lilith?
The real secret to a successful marriage is duct tape. Duct tape will fix anything.
Wasn't Lilith wasn't she the original female, or she was right after Eve?
I have no clue.
Oh, well, you'll have to Google that, Mr. Minister.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to. Yes, I've heard the story, but I haven't. It's not in my research. It's not in my area of
Wheelhouse?
research. Yeah, right. It's not my wheelhouse. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. And you know about Esther, right?
Esther?
Yeah.
The book of Esther?
Yeah.
Is that what
she
you're
was
referring to?
The most beautiful woman?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My mother's name
I'm
is
still,
Esther.
I'm still trying to figure out who revoked your man card there, Lloyd, for you to be in a soccer mom mobile now.
Yeah, I know. I still got my truck. I did not.
Can see you now on the way to the soccer field Saturday morning.
Yeah, right. I got that so I can haul crap around and I don't have to lift the wheelchair and I don't. Well, when I went to buy this van, I said, listen, my wife's in an electric wheelchair. I got a lift in the back of my pickup truck. I said, I can lift the chair up with that and put it in the back of the pickup truck. But when in the winter
Well,
time
you're
comes
supposed
along,
to take the wife off first.
well, yeah, I mean, I told him, I said, she does not like to be riding in the rain and the snow. So I need to have something that's enclosed.
Yeah, Ranger likes it, though.
Well, they make those tents that fit in the back of pickup truck.
Yeah, I could do that. I guess I
So
could have done
that's
that.
what
Save
the
some
They
money.
have windows
for.
on the side too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. One thing I'll say about this van is most vans in the second row of seats, you got the sliding doors, but those windows don't open. You can open up the rear ones like vents, but these actually roll down. I was real surprised at that. So yeah, the center doors, the windows roll down, which is kind of nice.
Cool.
But and it's got so much crap on it, I don't know what half of it does anymore. It came with a owner's manual on how to program all this. It comes with an owner's manual, and then when you get to the point where, well, how do I program this navigation / stereo / all this other stuff, that's combined in there?
Well, I don't know about how they do in Oklahoma, but the rest of the country can actually read,
Yeah, well, I had to go online and get the one with pictures. I had to get the owner's manual.
Yeah, there's this thing called YouTube.
Yeah.
That could really help you out with that.
Well, actually, it was on YouTube that I found out how to. There was a CD in the CD player, and it was Southern Baptist gospel music, and that's just not my thing. And it's like I turned it on, and Judy says, "What's that?" And I said, "That's a CD player." She goes,
She probably grabbed that, opened the window. There you go.
Well, she would
Look at
have
that
if I
frisbee.
could. She would have if I could have found it. I couldn't find it. It was playing. It said it was a CD, but I couldn't find it. You have
There's
to push
that
a
little
button.
thing that looks like a little slot. That's where.
No, you couldn't find it.
Was it in a carousel or something that was somewhere in your car?
Believe it or not, you push a button, and it's got this 8-inch screen, okay, and the screen suddenly lifts up and slides back, and down there it's hidden behind the screen. The DVD or the CD.
Cow, man!
Yeah, I had to go online to figure out how the hell do you open
like
this.
the Batmobile.
Hey,
let's get the Batmobile
than your radio.
Yeah. you got to be smarter in your radio. That's for sure. This thing's got, and of course it comes with it's got Sirius XM radio, and that took me forever to figure out how to program my favorites. And I was like, what sort of van? It's a Dodge Caravan. It's 2019 Dodge Caravan GT, Glenn.
Cool.
But yeah, it is a sweet ride. It's got heated seats on both sides, both the passenger and the driver's seat is heated, and a heated steering wheel. That's the nice thing. So
You're
next week, Kai.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, think about it. You go out there in the wintertime, well, you live in what part of Texas do you live in?
San Antonio.
Oh, you're in down in San Antonio. You don't have to worry about the snow and ice so much. Oh, is there somebody else in there?
Because I sent a link to Dre, and I'm getting.
Oh, did he show up? Did I miss him?
Oh, he's not there? Okay.
No, he's not there yet.
All right.
No, not there yet. So, but next week, Kai, I will send you the link a little earlier instead of waiting until towards the end of the show. But you're a great, you're like the great finish pitcher. We bring you up to kind of finish things out.
Oh God.
Oh man, so
Give people a reason to shut off.
Well, no, I mean it adds that extra bit of. Hello, Ben T. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, this is. I really appreciate all you guys coming on to watch my silliness here on this show because there's definitely the good thing is if you're like me, you have two monitors, so you can actually watch two different shows back and forth. That's what and no, I'm not watching the other show right now because I'm doing my show, obviously. But
I can run 4 screens if I wanted to.
Yeah. Someday the yaks will
I
learn to
can
drive.
fire up the 55-inch TV and use that for another screen.
Yeah, well, I don't have one in my office in my studio here, and that would probably actually I don't think I want to see myself on that big of a screen. Yeah, the doghouse. Yeah. You heard the name Texas mentioned, so your radar alarm.
Your radar's dead on.
Yeah. We had
to set them Okies straight.
Well, I was going to say, I need to invite like Okie Tom or Eat More Possum on here so we kind of balance out.
Yeah.
That way because we got 3 states represented. It'd be nice to get a 4th one. What other states we got down here? Yeah, I guess we could bring out. Well, I tried to bring on an Australian, but he was too busy tonight. He stopped in to say hi, but he called to let me know he had to concentrate on stuff. So, which meant my show would probably put him to sleep, and he was trying to stay awake to finish his work. So, well, guys, we've run over. We've gone a little bit over. And the Real Drone Show, Drone Nation, is on right now. We're cutting into their time. We just thought you might want to see the end of the show, Ben.
Oh,
that's the reason.
Ben Cartwright.
Ben Cartwright. Wow. Everybody shows up. It's like,
right at the end.
The show's almost over. Now I'll go watch Lloyd. He's on. He's run over, so now I can spend a little time with him. The good show is over, so I'll go drop in on the grumpy vlogger. So I that's all right. Hey, views are views, folks. I'm not. Anyways, guys, I'm not even going to do the timer tonight. I'm just going to. Kai, what have you got coming up on your channel?
I really don't have too much. I mean, there's not really much news other than some Autel stuff coming up.
Right.
Mavic 3 apparently has some issues.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a little bit.
And that Secure Equipment Act's been signed into law, so anybody that's on the covered list will no longer be able to get an FCC authorization.
All right, Bob, and thanks for sending me that thing. So that he has been signed into law now.
That act that's been signed by the president will sign on the 11th.
Okay, well, thanks for. Yeah, that's really gonna, Now we haven't heard whether they've gotten DJI on the covered list yet, though. That hasn't.
Yeah, no, and apparently there's some backpedaling on that issue. So
Oh,
hopefully
is
that
there?
means we're because in his original release that Benjamin, whatever his
Yeah,
Commissioner Carr said
yeah.
he wants to commence the process, and meaning continue. Well, then another release came out where he said to begin the process. So,
Oh,
Well, maybe he said commence for those of us in the South and begin for the Yankees up north.
well,
Well, actually, if it had been for the Southerners, he would have said we're fixing to start the process.
yeah, that's
yeah,
That
but
would
we're
have.
wrecking first. I mean, you got to
reckon to
reckon in
fix it.
order
Yeah.
to fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I said that the other day. I said, "Yeah, I'm fixing to go do something." And Greg from Oz by Drone said, You're fixing to you're fixing. What are you fixing?" I said, "Well, I'm fixing to go start dinner." I says, and it didn't even cross my mind. They're fixing to commence to start the process. There you go, Ben T.
I reckon
Hey,
they're
Keenan.
fixing to commence to start.
Yeah, you reckon they're fixing to commence to start? Yeah. Keenan Lancer,
Yeah.
welcome. He says, anybody interested in buying the Mavic 3?
Nope.
Nope, not me.
No, too rich for me.
Yeah, if I were to buy another drone, I'd buy the Air 2S. I think that would be.
You know what? If I just look through this, I could make my Air 2 look like a Mavic 3.
There you go. Well, I was Ben T. You got one, and you're loving it. I mean, I mean, it's got a lot of great features on it. I can see why certain people get it, and hey, I'm still flying the Air original. So,
Don't you have a Spark too?
I still have a Spark. Yeah, I have a Spark and an Air.
Or as Greg would say, Spock.
A Spock.
Yeah,
because
the Star Trek version drone.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. He makes fun of me by putting I put the letter R in the word like wash. I'm going to go wash the clothes. W-R-S.
Oh, they don't even
but
use the letter R.
They don't even use the letter R. Exactly.
When he calls my name, it sounds like Ott.
Ott. Yes.
Where's the R,
They don't have the active track code released yet, but you never
I
use that
think
English.
they still got some work to do on obstacle avoidance.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to do the big firmware, not to mention solder. Thank you, Thunderbird, for writing that.
After the first of the year or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think in January is where they're showing their. Forgot who I saw. They had a whole list of when all this stuff was to. It's on one of obviously it was on one of the drone channels. I just don't remember which one. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you coming in. We've gone well over time. We've gone a good 30 minutes over. So, Kai, thank you for dropping in for a few minutes.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, always. Anytime you want to come in, you just let me know, and I'll have Art send you the link, or also I know I've got you on Messenger. I'm sure.
Yep.
I think I got you on email too.
Oh yeah, I think I do. Come to think of it, now that I think of it, I do have it on email. All right.
We speak the Queen's English. Since when? Ben Cartwright.
Ben Cartwright. All right, Ben T. Yeah.
What's your language?
Yeah. I appreciate you coming on, Kai, and Art. What do you got coming up on your show, or your next thing coming up on your channel?
Well, we'll probably be talking about FPV and Mavic 3 and all sorts of drone stuff. Maybe action cameras too.
And
Saturday.
Saturday, and time is
6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern.
okay. All right,
Yep.
good.
Yeah,
And don't forget-
TV. Here's a little preview.
Oh,
The
the
shocker.
Shocker.
What is? Oh, is that those new straps, or
Nope,
what is
that's
that?
the whole frame kit.
Oh, that's the whole thing.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Cool. Is that what you're going to start?
Cool.
Is that your next build?
That's going to be my next build.
That's
Going to
What
try to
size is it?
build a 6
Is it
at
five-
under
6
250.
inch. Oh, okay. Cool.
okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Got some nifty new batteries for that. Well, I can't get the weight pulled off, so
Right.
Okay, Lloyd.
Shocker.
What are your last words?
My last words are what I always say. I'm going to finish off this with: be kind, treat each other better than you would treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even old farts like us. And y'all take care, and I will see you on the next show. Remember, next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all take care.
OFM, Old Farts Matter.
All right. Old farts matter. That's right. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, guys. I'm going to end this broadcast.